Okay, so COVID-19 video here, basically on education, which I've kind of figured out. I don't remember anything.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it this
I don't
way.
know that way. Why would they change math? Math is...
So, we got one kid that's 11 years old. We got this little guy here that's 3, and he's actually been going to daycare this whole time, and daycare's closed. So, I'm trying to keep him learning stuff. So we've been working on colors, doing coloring book. I kind of found some apps on the iPad to kind of help him drag and do shapes, which I'll show you some of that stuff. But I just kind of want to share, called COVID-19 education. So I'm going to show you just kind of a cool little YouTube video I found that just goes through the colors. It's almost like a nursery though, so I will be honest with you. If you want to go to sleep, watch that. But he seems to love it. I mean, he doesn't mind it at all. So then I'm gonna, and I'll show you our 11-year-old. He's got a little school set up in his room, and yeah, go from there. Just want to share some stuff. Hey, buddy. Hey, are we gonna work on colors? Yeah, we gonna work on our colors this morning? Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll work on colors here, and you're gonna tell me your colors, aren't you? Because we've been working hard. Huh? And then guess what? Guess what? You want to do some coloring book too? Yeah, we'll do that too. Does that sound like fun? Can you give me a thumbs up? Give me a thumbs up. Good one. Good job. What color is your car? Gecko green. What? That is gecko. Yeah. Does it smell? I don't think they smell, but that's okay. As long as it keeps you happy. Where's the blue car at? Find me the blue car. Okay. You gotta open your bag. Okay, where's the blue car? There's a blue car. Yes, you found it in that stack, that bag there. Nice. What color is that? Tell me the color again. It's blue. Cowboy blue. So everything's associated with PJ Masks. You're doing really good at your colors, aren't you? You're getting better? You're getting better. Hey, can you give me another one of your thumbs up? Yeah! Pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close, yep. Are you giving me hugs? Are you giving me hugs? Thank you. That's nice. You're a good boy. Should we show your color video? Yeah, let's do a color video. We'll show. It's a cool video. Okay. So COVID-19 education for a 3-year-old. And he's usually going to daycare. Of course, daycares are closed, so daycares are going over this stuff with them, and they've been working on colors. And so since I've been home, I'm trying to do colors, and I found this cool YouTube video that you can see there called Busy Beavers. Our little boy loves it. So I'll just back up here, and what I really like about it is because it goes through the letters and stuff. See that car? Blue, I know. Yeah, it's blue. Look at that. That's cool. You'll find blue? Okay, cool. Isaac. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. So this is COVID-19 recess. And Isaac is going to show me his cars. Hey, Isaac. Why don't you show me your cars? Yep. What's that one? What car is that? It's Gecko's car, huh? Gecko from PJ Masks, huh? Can you show me your cars in your bag? Can you show me your cars in your bag? Can you show me? Yeah. Do you need help? Do you need to unzip it? Let's unzip it.
No, I zip it.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay. Okay, will you unzip it? There you go. All right. Yeah, can you show me? Yeah, you're proud of all these cars. How'd you get all these cars?
Yeah, but
You sat on the potty. Yes, you did. Good job, bud. Okay, so during quarantine, we had to set up Elijah a little office here in his bedroom so he could do his work from school. And every week they give him a schedule that he's got to go through and just different things he's got to complete. They use Google Classroom, so a few times a week he logs onto a Google Classroom and his teacher's there, and then he can talk, to his teacher, ask questions. You see all the kids. It's kind of a cool thing, cool little, technology that the kids are learning. So, that's a good point. And then every single day I actually have him, write down basically a list of what he's going to do. I was trying to keep him somewhat organized and honestly try to get him kind of ready for junior high too, because he's going to do this a lot more. But every single hour they have a system they use called Stride that they can log into and do math and English and science and that kind of stuff, and they answer a bunch of questions, and it tracks them, gives them coins, and use coins to play games. So the kids really like that, but it is something that the teacher wants them to do. So throughout the day, he's got little blocks where he does the Stride. He's got a spelling city thing he has to log into and do that. He has science meeting with his teacher. So we kind of break it down by hour just to keep him busy, because quite honestly, if a kid would just sit here and just do his one thing required and then they'd have the whole rest of the day off. I didn't really want him to do that. So then he's got to write notes for me. So it's a dad notes section. So he's just got to tell me what he learned, write some notes down, and then throughout the day I'll actually pop in and check on him, but I kind of somewhat try to hold him accountable. And scratch paper, that's just kind of just where he writes his notes down for himself. So I kind of been trying to teach him to make a schedule every day, organize his time, and so I think he's liking it for the most part. Of course, kids don't really like school that much. He'd rather play Xbox, but I think he's enjoying and learning more about the computer, and so I think it's going to be pretty good for him. I think some good stuff will come out of this. But I did give him a little block for recess today, and so I've got a surprise for him that I'm going to do with him for recess, which I'll put that on video. So I just kind of want to show you his little work area here, and if your kids still in quarantine, hopefully that's going to be in here pretty soon, but if they're still in quarantine and out of school, then I highly recommend just kind of getting them their own little office and just setting this up. We just got this table here at I believe it was like Sam's Club maybe, and it just folds out, so it's real easy. If we have to put it away, we can put it away, and then we just have like a folded out chair here. So he likes it, and seems to work out pretty well. Okay, so education during COVID-19. So here's our 11-year-old Elijah, and he's got a little office set up here. His little table and his desk, and so just gets up every day, gets dressed. He's got his little collar shirt on and gets ready to go to work, basically. So I'm proud of him. He's has a thing called Spelling City he's got to do. He's a 5th grader, so that's what he's doing right now. And then so what we do every single day is I come over here and we come up with a game plan for the whole day. So we write down 8:30 to 9 is going to be Stride Science, and then it just every single hour just to kind of keep him busy, keep him with something to do. And then what he does, he just checks that off and then tells me what he learned, and that's kind of how we're doing it. So hopefully that's working out well, but yeah, it's kind of new for everybody, but I think just keeping them engaged. That definitely helps. So what do you think, buddy?
I think it's good.
Yeah, you think it's good?
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Is Daddy working you?
Yeah.
I know, huh? Well, you're doing good. Okay, so COVID-19, schoolwork. Elijah's got a little office set up in his bedroom with a laptop, and he's been doing some stuff online. So I'm actually, of course, I can't show a screen, I can't show any kids, but I just kind of want to go in and show you what he's doing. They're having kind of an online little class discussion right now, so it's kind of cool. I'll let you see. Elijah is on his online school here, so he's got the computer on there, he's got his little office set up here, and he's doing a good job. Logged in there all by himself, and he's doing good. So I'm pretty proud of him here. He's doing good. Elijah, give me a thumbs up real quick. There you go, good job. All right, so Elijah, he's been working really hard at his online school, doing a really good job, and I kind of give him an agenda every morning that he's not a huge fan of. But in his agenda today, it was recess. So I told him, I was like, well, it's going to be a surprise, and that we were going to do a little bit of recess, and actually the recess today is going to be whipped cream in the mouth. So he had watched a video one time of somebody shooting whipped cream in their mouth, and he thought it looked pretty good, so he's never done it before. So we had some whipped cream, and I was like, hey, what the heck? For recess today, we're gonna shoot whipped cream in the mouth, and that way you can try it out. So we'll give that a shot and see. Okay, are you ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Shooting whipped cream into the mouth.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I want to do it.
You want to do it? All right.
How do you do it?
Here, you tilt your head back, and then you gotta tilt that down. Push it down. Did you get some?
A little bit.
Okay, here. So I'll do it this time. Oh, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, that was great. All right, my turn. Let's hopefully I don't shoot it all over myself. You ready? All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What'd you think?
Oh my gosh. So that was pretty good.
That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Jeez.
So I promised you a few tips here, just on the whole COVID-19 quarantine, school from home, I call it. I know that's been kind of new for everybody, definitely new for me. My wife, she's able to still work at her job. My job's dependent on companies being open, and there's a lot of companies shut down because of the quarantine, so that kind of puts me at home. So I'm trying to make the best out of the time, and I kind of got the idea. I was like, well, let's do some, I call them COVID-19 series, and put some videos out there. A lot of people are sharing what they're doing at home. Some people are sharing their kids doing schoolwork. I mean, that's kind of a new thing as well, right? So I had a few tips that I wanted to share, just hopefully to make your life a little easier. Tip number one is make a list. That's been a big help to our little boy. He's in 5th grade, and you know, you've seen from the video and stuff, he's got the computer set up, he has everything. But what I've noticed is with his teacher in his school, he'll have a little block here where he's, 40 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, where he's got a Google Meets with the class and his teacher, and then nothing for a while. And, so just, it's not like a full day for him. And I've noticed other kids, parents, they don't know what to do. So their kid gets done with that, and then the kid goes out and plays, and it's like summer for them, summer break. But my little boy, he's going into junior high next year, and I'm going, what? I want to make sure that this stays somewhat structured for him and that he can still, learn. My goal is that if they can come out of this better than they were when they went into it, then hopefully, I helped out some. So, but making a list was tip number one. And basically what that means is in the morning, I'll sit down with our son and I'll go, hey, 8:30 to 9, you're gonna do this. 9 to 9:40, you're gonna do this. At 9:40 to 10:10, you got a Google Meets with your teacher. And then we just kind of come up with this list. And the cool thing is they do have this little system called Stride, You know, it works out real well because it goes over science, math, English, and they take these little tests and win coins. So pretty much I have him doing that a lot, just because his teacher said have him do that. She wants him doing it 20 minutes a week. So we're kind of going, well, let's try to fill that gap in more. And then I have him doing like spelling academy and some of them things. But the big thing is that list, because then he looks at it and he has to check off the list. He's also got to write notes for me, just kind of hold him accountable. So he's paying attention to what he's learning, and then he has to explain it to me. And I think that's been really good. Of course, it's not his favorite thing in the world. He'd rather just play Xbox, but a lot of his friends are jumping off and playing Xbox. But I'm going, well, you know, let's just keep working here. So, and do the best we can. So make a list. That's a big deal. I would definitely do that. Second thing is tip number 2 is just try to make it positive. You know, you saw with our 3-year-old from the video, and I try to keep it positive with him. But our 11-year-old, the 5th grader, basically what I do is I'll make that list for him, and we'll look at his schedule. And then lunchtime is usually like 11:30. So some of the days I'll do like lunch and a movie, and he thinks that's fantastic. So we'll do lunch, and then we'll watch a movie, and that's kind of our thing, lunch and a movie. And then he'll go back to, you know, he'll go back to his schoolwork for the rest of the day. And usually I would say he's done with school at about 2:30, somewhere in there. So, but that's just kind of my way to keep it positive. I also had that part in the video you saw where I called it recess, and I squirted the whipped cream in his mouth. He thought that was fun. So, oh my gosh, that was a good time. And then tip number 3 is kind of more geared at our little one. You know, I was really fighting, trying to figure out, gosh, what do I do? I know at daycare he's having him learn colors. They're having him learn colors. They're having him count. So I'm going, I want to keep working on that. And then of course potty training. So I was using technology. I mean, so I got online and I looked at YouTube, and they had this channel called Busy Beavers, and I guess they sell DVDs and everything. But it's pretty incredible. I mean, I put it in the video, but it's really helped him with colors, and I don't just set him down and let him watch it. I mean, it's not one of them things. I actually do sit there with him because I want him to engage. And so I'll sit there, you know, with him going through the video, and then I'll pause it and I'll say, what's that color? Before they say it. And then I'll let him answer, and then we kind of do that. So it's kind of more of engaging for him. But then after I go through it and I can see he's kind of getting burned out of me working with him, because their attention span's not that long. But, you know, usually about 45 minutes or so, then I'll just let him watch it, and I'll kind of leave him alone. And it's amazing what it's done. I mean, I think he's learned a lot about colors. He's getting better at counting. I've been having him count on the fingers, that kind of thing. And so, you know, I know there's, you know, if you're a teacher or you have kids or you've went through that, I mean, you probably are a pro, and, you know, you've got all sorts of ideas, you know. And so, but them are kind of my 3. Now, the cool thing about YouTube is I look at comments. Everyone looks at comments. Leave a comment. I mean, if you've got ideas or something you're doing, I'd love to hear them. So, I mean, leave a comment. That would be awesome. The other thing is too, is you know, I put these videos out there, and I hope that it helps someone. If it did help you, you know, give me a like. I'd really appreciate that. And we have other videos out there as well. So if you're interested in other traveling videos or other videos on this COVID stuff, I've got some other ones out there, like a potty training one, and I'm putting some other ones out there, like binge watching TV and that kind of stuff. You know, subscribe to our channel. We'd appreciate that. So hope this was informational for you, and thank you so much for watching.
Hey guys, this is the end of the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more great content that is ready to come. Peace out.
Let it move.